What's happening, people? And welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a video for ages, so I thought I'm going to start doing videos on the match previews rather than live streams. Just see how it goes a bit. Change things up a little bit. But I hope you're all doing good. I will be live tonight about 7 o'clock. Just talk about transfers and probably the Champions League draw. But if anyone wants to come over at 7 o'clock, jump in the comments and have a conversation, debate, or if you just want to jump on the channel, as long as you are respectful, and I don't see the problem in jumping on and having you say. But starts off with the match preview for tomorrow's game against Nottingham Forest. 12:30 kick-off. I hate these early games. These early games are a nightmare because once you lose, your weekend's done. It's just good. You just have a shit weekend on these early kickoffs. I don't really like them, and especially Nottingham Forest. They've won back-to-back games at Anfield in the league. They beat us 3-0 last year. The year before that, they beat us 1-0. And with Glasner in charge now, we got absolutely ruined last year by Glasner. They beat us, wasn't it, 2-1 in the league? I think they beat us 3-0 in the League Cup, and they beat us on pens in the Community Shield. So Glasner's got a good record against us, and Forest have done back-to-back. So I'm very confident though, because on paper Forest is shit. Nottingham Forest are poo. Nottingham Forest should be in a relegation fight. And that's just my personal opinion. Nottingham Forest are a team who should be fighting relegation this season. But somehow they seem to come to Anfield and do the business for some reason. I just had to, you get them teams, don't you? Who are the bogey teams, like Man City's bogey team was usually Tottenham. Ours is fucking Nottingham Forest the last 2 years at Anfield. Yeah, I'm confident, but I'll leave my score prediction to the end because I need to think about it. I'm confident, but then I'm saying all the facts of Nottingham Forest beating us. Glasner fucking has got our number since he's arrived in the Premier League. But let's get on to the team lineup, because this would be the team what I'd put out, because this will be the team I would put out, people. But put in the comments whether you'd agree with me lineup, or would you agree, or would you agree with me lineup or disagree. But there will be a few changes against Newcastle, because personally we should have lost that game against Newcastle. Newcastle missed sitters. Wisser missed a one-on-one. We got very, very lucky. Very, very lucky we come out with a point. It was just stupidity by Lewis Hall in stoppage time to concede the penalty, and Dominic Szoboszlai. What a pen. But overall, it was a disgrace of a performance. I don't even think anyone can hold their heads up high besides Arayo. And Xhaka was okay, but I think when Arayo come on, he was great. But there'd be a shock. I haven't got my team for tomorrow, just with it being at Anfield, but we'll get to it. But first off in goal, I'm going with, let's put that up a little bit. First off in goal, no mistake about it. It's Alisson Becker, all day, every day, twice on Sundays. For me, my number 2 should be Freddie Woodman, in my opinion. I just don't like Mamardashvili. People say he's a scapegoat. Maybe in certain situations. But for me, Mamardashvili, his distribution, his kicking is absolutely horrendous. Mignolet has got a better kick than him. I just don't rate Mama. And Freddie Woodman's not even fucking Premier League material, so there. Go with the left back. I'm sticking with my guy, Kirkers. I know he was absolutely horrendous against Newcastle, but I've still got faith in Kirkers. He's still only 22. His crossing was abysmal. But Kostas Tsimikas, Liverpool don't want him. So for me, he wouldn't be starting. He went out on loan at Roma last season, couldn't get a game, and he's our backup. So and he's just simply not good enough. It's not 2022 Kirkers. We're in 2026 now. So for me, Milos Kirkers at left back, right centre back, the captain himself, Virgil van Dijk. There's no questions about it. He's still the best centre back in the world, in my opinion. I think he just edges it above Pacho from PSG. But for me, Virgil van Dijk, the captain. Now I'm going with Jeremy Jacquet here. I was human and ardent about when Arroyo come on. He was absolutely fantastic. But that was mainly because you got to look at the situations now. Going away at Newcastle, very hard game. You need to be aggressive. You need to put your body about, and Arroyo done that fantastically. But now against Nottingham Forest, I think they're just going to sit in 2 banks of 4. I think they're just going to park the bus and turn this as on a counter like usual. And for me, Jacquet, he's the best ball playing centre back out of him and Arroyo. He can cut passing lanes. He's a fantastic passer. He's very, very quick. And Nottingham Forest are only going to have about 35, 40 max % of the ball. I think it's going to be a complete domination possession wise. And Jacquet, and that's the reason why I put Jacquet in, because I think he's a better ball playing defender than Arroyo. Arroyo doesn't need to come in now and be aggressive, because Forest, I just can't see Forest having much of the ball. But then that's why I put Jacquet in. And at right back, I'm going to have to go for it. Dominic Szoboszlai. I know I might get crucified in the comments here, but for me, Dominic Szoboszlai, if Jeremy Frimpong is absolutely horrendous footballer. I'm sorry. I can bide my time with Kirkers because I can see the potential, and I've seen what he's played like under Iraola. But Frimpong, he can't even lift the ball off the floor. He's a professional footballer and he can't lift the ball off the floor. He's out of possession all the time. He's got fucking bundles of pace, but he doesn't even use his pace as an advantage, which is fucking crazy. He's fucking rapid, but he doesn't use the pace as an advantage. He's weak. The goal line's Willock. He didn't even throw a challenge. He just watching Willock just go through on goal. And not like through on goal, would let them skip past him and he's just standing there, ball watching, just holding his hand. So for me, I'm going with Dominic Szoboszlai. I'm going to fix it up because Szoboszlai is question marks about Dominic Szoboszlai in midfield and the pivot. And I said this before the Premier League kicked off. Big up Footy Reacts. I was on a panel show with them and Mickey Muller. Big up to Mickey as well. I was on a panel show with them too. And I said before the Premier League ball got kicked that Szoboszlai in the pivot is question mark. Because for me, if Liverpool got offered 100 mil for Szoboszlai, I'd probably take it. I think he's holding Liverpool back and how Liverpool want to operate and how Liverpool want to play. I seriously do. Szoboszlai is a fantastic footballer. There's no questions about it. But playing next to Grau will never ever work. You can fucking try it all you want. Yes, you will win games, obviously. Everyone wins games of football. But in the long term, it's not winning your Premier Leagues. It's not winning your Champions Leagues. And I said it before the season starts. Soberslay in the pivot with Grav without a natural defensive. Someone who doesn't want to fucking put defense first. It's not going to work. And he's the vice captain. I seen before the season started that he said he's happy to play right back in some games. So I think he must have conversations with Iriola in that case. So for me, I would start Soberslay at right back, and then the man to come in midfield first is Alexis McAllister. Someone who can fucking pass a ball in midfield. That's why I put Sobs like right back, because if he wants to fucking run around, just let him run up and down the flank and get a midfielder who can actually fucking progress the ball and actually fucking pass and cut lanes and actually will fucking put a tackle in between him and fucking between Soboslai and Gravenberch in the midfield on Sunday. None of them can fucking tackle. The midfield got opens up, and I think McAllister has got that raw to him where he's not scared to put in a tackle. He's not scared to take a card. Now, if McAllister was on that pitch for the Newcastle second goal, McAllister tripping him up or bringing him down for a card. 100% he is. And for me, I'm playing Alexis McAllister against Forest, and alongside him, I'm still going to go with Gravenberch. Still going to go with Grav because he's good at fucking turning with the ball, running into space. But now he just needs to fucking release the ball properly and just pick out the fucking correct passes. I was gonna say today, but I think too many changes and this hype above today, it's going overboard. That he's an elite talent. He's not an elite talent. He's a very, very good, promising player, but he's not. He will never get to the elite stages. So for me, I'm playing Grav there next to McAllister, and then Sobo, who can ball play from deep, as like St Alexander-Arnold done for Liverpool, where Soboslai can come in here and when McAllister's playing up there, Grav can just empty the space there, and Soboslai can just pick up the pocket, so we're not getting ran through. That's what I am thinking. We should do because we got ran through like it was like going to a brass house. It was absolutely horrendous, just getting cut through. And I'm sticking in the 10. I'm sticking with Florian. He deserves the criticism he gets. He deserves it. 100% deserves it. But we're not using him to his best ability, and Iriola needs to get that right because he likes to pick up the pockets here. But when he's picking up the pockets on Sunday, fucking Grav wants to be there, and then Soboslai is fucking everywhere, and then Wirtz likes to operate in these spaces here. Leave him to do that. You're getting Gravenberch and Soboslai running in the spaces where he wants to operate and running into the space where he wants the ball, and they're running in his way. And that's not an excuse, they're just facts I've seen. And Wirtz does need to play better and do better 100%. But the issue is Gravenberch and Soboslai on Sunday were running into the spaces where Wirtz operates and picks up the ball. We seen what Wirtz can do with the ball. Wirtz is fucking got world class potential, but we need to operate him right. And this is why Gravenberch should just need to sit. Gravenberch should just sit here. The furthest Gravenberch should run is here. He shouldn't be going past that spot. He should be staying there. There's no need to fucking go up there when we've got fucking 4 attackers. He should operate there and don't run past there unless he bundles the space. And that's the main issue with Wirtz. He wants to operate in the 10 spaces. He either operate there, I operate here, and then operate there, and then even crash the box. But when you get midfielders running in his way and then picking up the spaces where Wirtz wants to, it is going to fail. And on the left, I've got it's a surprise one. I've gone with Cody Gakpo. I think he was our best attacker. He wasn't great against Newcastle, but he was our best attacker. Took his goal well, but the goal he scored, he didn't operate on the left channel where he should be operating like these spaces here. But he scored from this position here. And fair dues, he got his goal. He was probably our best attacker, but he was still only about a 5 out of 10. He wasn't great. I'm dropping Rio on the left because I think that horrendous performance, just sit on the bench for the game, just regroup, get your confidence back, and you will shine. But on the right, I've got to start Victor Munoz. He was okay. People saying he was brilliant. He wasn't brilliant when he come on against Newcastle. He done some good runs, but he was okay. And when we've got Gakpo, Rio, they're all just ball to feet. None of them want to get in behind. As soon as Munoz come on, he was getting in behind. He was causing problems. He was making Newcastle defenders drop 5 yards back. And when you want to run in behind, he got us fucking penalty. Now we wouldn't have got that penalty with Gakpo or Rio on, because they're just ball to feet. Munoz wants to get in behind and open the space up, open the pitch up, and that's where he got his penalty. So for me, we've got no right winger really at the club, because Munoz's favourite position's on the left, but I'm going to play him on the right because I think he's got the natural ability to play the right. He certainly has. But for me, Munoz has to start. I can't be seeing this fucking Rio on the right needs to stop now. It does. It needs to stop. And up front, we've got no fucking choice, have we? But Isak was poor. I know people said he didn't get the service. That is right, and you are correct on there. You are. But when he was picking up the ball, he was scared to fucking turn. He was scared in case someone was going to hit him from behind. It was like you get the ball and then you panic and then you just lay it off backwards. And then he wasn't, in the Newcastle days, I see him against at Goodison Park getting the ball, blitzing 4-man, and then Newcastle scoring. He was getting the ball, he's driving. But I haven't seen that with Isak. I don't know what the fuck is up with him, to be fair. But for me, I've got no choice but Isak, and hopefully he can fucking bag a goal, get some confidence back. And I'm just calling this a one-off because it was the first game back at St James's Park for him. He just needs to do better when he's got the ball. Instead of being scared in case someone's going to clatter him, just fucking take the foul. Just take the fucking hit. But for me, it looked like he was scared to fucking turn in case someone clatters him. And he wasn't getting in behind. He wasn't stretching the pitch. But there was a chance there where Kirkes should have picked him out in the box for a tap-in, and Kirkes just absolutely disgraceful, fucking messes it up. But yeah, people, that's my team again, Forest. And I'm going to give my score prediction, but I need to think about this one. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with a 3-0. I do smell a 3-0 because Forest are fucking wank. Forest are shit. They spend crazy amounts of money on shit players. Poor fucking Liam Delap for 50 million. Forest are fucking poo. So I'm going to go with a fucking 3-0, and I think Isak's going to bag one. I think Wirtz is going to bag one. And you know what? I've got a feeling McAllister's going to bring up the goods again and bang one like he banged one last season when we beat them 1-0, when he got robbed for the first goal. Because that first goal away, I know it is his arm, but he had his back turned. The goal should have been given, and we got robbed against Forest, but he ended up picking himself up and he got the winner last season. So I think McAllister a bag one, Wirtz and Isak. 3-0 win for Liverpool. But yeah, people, and once again, I'm going live at 7 o'clock tonight. It is Friday, the 28th of August. So I am going live at 7. If anyone wants to come over, have a chat, or anyone wants to jump on, you certainly can. And it doesn't even have to be a Liverpool fan. You can be support any club you want, as long as you're nice and respectful to the chat and to myself. Anyone's more than welcome. Have a lovely weekend, people, and up the fucking Redmen.